All right, let's get this show started.
Dustin Poirier is looking jacked. He shared a new photo on social media showing off his new physique. On the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, Dustin recently revealed that he's not on TRT but has started using some peptides to help with recovery. He also mentioned his current weight, which is around 190 pounds. Alex Pereira and Sean Strickland are back at it again. Pereira just dropped fresh footage from a recent sparring session with Strickland, and the two were going at it hard, trading heavy shots in the final 10 seconds.
Today we're just, Sean and Alex are sparring. I mean, Alex looks massive. You get Sean in Newark and then you get Alex in the White House. I couldn't be more proud of my friends. And Sean actually looks lean, which is unusual. He always looks fat as He looks like a toe most of the time. But today, today he looks like my middle toe.
We're sparring and he got me to drop my hand. And at that moment I just said, nah dude, like, we're done.
Go, yeah,
He looks like this the entire time.
Oh my God.
It's like, it's light. We're just gonna spar light.
Joe Pyfer is backing Sean Strickland to beat Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 328. Speaking to the media ahead of his own clash with Israel Adesanya, Pyfer shared his prediction for Strickland versus Chimaev, saying Sean has all the tools to win and that he's fully backing his fellow American in the matchup.
Obviously, big opportunity against Chimaev coming up here pretty soon. What do you make of that fight? Obviously, styles make fights. It's going to be, I think, a different fight than what we saw against Chimaev and Dricus du Plessis. How do you see that fight unfolding?
Nah, I don't know. I didn't really think too much about it, but I'm happy that Sean Strickland's getting the opportunity. I'm Team USA still. And, yeah, I hope he wins. I think he's got a good opportunity. I think he's got good takedown defense. I think he's got good get-ups. I think he's got a real opportunity to win. So best of luck to Sean Strickland, and I hope he wins.
Israel Adesanya plans to be more aggressive in his upcoming fight against Joe Pyfer. After losing 4 of his last 5 fights, Adesanya knows he needs to make a change. Speaking during Wednesday's media day, Izzy shared his game plan for the fight.
Go in there, touch gloves with the, face off, get into my stance, and I just go at him, attack him straight away. He tries to hit me, I'm not there. And then when I'm hitting him, he's gonna be like, right, let's shoot. Shoots, stuffs the takedown. Because the takedown defense starts from the feet, starts from the distance. And I just don't think he's gonna, only way he can, no, I won't say that one. But yeah, I wanna be clean. I wanna go in there and let him hit fresh air.
Izzy also weighed in on Robert Whittaker's move to light heavyweight. After training with him recently, he confidently said that Rob still got it.
I think Costa apparently is going up. Apparently Chimaev is going. I found out yesterday he might be moving up. So I don't know. I like 185. This is where I'm at. This is where I range, so I'm going to stay.
How do you think Rob will do at 205 and Paulo Costa for that matter?
I have no idea about Costa, but Rob's been looking good in the gym. He started his camp with us. So yeah, great. Just a great training partner to have in the room. And yeah, he still got it. I'll tell you that much.
Dana White once again shows his big heart. In the past, he paid $1 million bail for Cain Velasquez, and now he has privately covered the full medical expenses of Maya Gabela, a 12-year-old girl who was injured in a school shooting in Canada last month that claimed the lives of multiple children, including 4 12-year-olds. Maya's mother, Sia Edmonds, shared the news on her social media, writing, "Some news we had waited to share, pending circumstances. After a week of being in the ICU, we were contacted by the president of the UFC, Dana White. He'd offered Maya full paid medical in one of the world's most top-tier hospitals in LA, California. He has also offered to pay for a place to stay. It's incredible, really. I would have never thought this is where this would go. I'm finally excited to see her become the best version of who she can be through all of this. For anyone who watches UFC, they put my babe's name in the ring. Super cool." Carlos Prates has shared intense sparring footage as he gears up for his upcoming fight against Jack Della Maddalena at UFC Perf on May 2nd. Daniel Cormier has leaked what fighters get in an envelope every year and named the stars who he believes are getting monster checks. In a new video on his YouTube channel featuring Ben Askren, Cormier opened up about the royalties one receives while under a UFC contract, with the EA Sports video game paying out a handsome sum. According to Cormier, those royalties are higher the more a fighter is used in the games, with DC predicting that 3 current members of the roster will be paid extremely well from their respective appearances. Cormier down and offered to fight him on the historic card, accusing him of being scared. Meanwhile, Colby went on a rant at the UFC for not giving him the opportunity to compete on the card. Now, during a recent interview on the Ariel Helwani show, Covington claimed he was never offered the Bo Nickal fight and said that he'd fight him at any weight class.
Yeah, that's 100% fake news, Ariel. We could call Hunter Campbell right now. I'll put him on the phone right now. He never offered me Bo for the White House. I said I'd fight any man. I'd fight Bo. We can go any weight class. I asked him, if I fight Bo, is this going to be on the White House? No, we only got limited spots. This is exact words from Hunter. I said, okay, well, if you only have limited spots and I can't fight Bo on the White House, I'm fighting at my normal weight class, Ariel. I'm going to fight at 170 because I only walk around at 185, 190. Why would I fight at middleweight against some nobody who's never even been in a main event in his life, who's a little privileged asshole who just acts like the world owes him everything when he hasn't earned anything? So no, the fight was never offered for the White House. They talked about, oh, maybe we could do the fight afterwards later in the year. I'm like, no, I'm not entertaining this fight unless we're at 170 because that's my weight class. I've been 170 my whole career, never missed weight, ultimate professional, ultimate company man. So I told Hunter, if I'm fighting if I get an actual camp, unlike the last one because they called me on a week and a half's notice, if I get a full training camp, 8 to 12 weeks, I'm fighting at 170. That's my natural weight. I walk around 185, 190.
Shortly after, Bo Nickal took to X and accused Colby of lying, writing, "Colby is a liar. There are text message receipts of him being offered the fight. I saw him weigh in at RAF with my own eyes at 198 pounds. He will never fight me because he knows I'll kill him." During the same interview, Covington also took shots at Arman Tsarukyan, claiming he used to beat him up regularly at ATT and saying he'd like to expose him on the mats at Real American Freestyle.
You know, I want to wrestle against everybody RAF has to offer. You know, I want to wrestle against Tsarukyan. You know, that's a guy I used to beat up on all the time at ATT. You know, he was a little understudy to me who he used to come train just because he wanted to get beat up by me in the gym. So that's someone who I kind of want to expose to the world and beat his ass on the RAF mats. But, you know, the UFC is blocking that right now. They said no active UFC fighters are allowed to go against each other. So I just feel like that's a little unfair. You know, I want to be treated like an independent contractor. If I want to go paint this person's house, let me go paint this person's house too. Don't restrict me and tell me whose house I can't paint. So I just want to earn, make money, do good business, Ariel, and be a good person because that's how we'll be judged at the end of this.
Ian Garry is still waiting on the UFC's call. In a recent video, Garry showed his growing frustration after seemingly being passed over for a title shot against Islam Makhachev.
Ian Garry should 1000% be next to fight against Islam Makhachev. That's the fight, that's the biggest fight, that's the most intriguing fight, that's the one that you sell.
Dana White has denied Ali Abdelaziz's claims about Islam Makhachev's next fight date. Abdelaziz recently stated that Islam is signed to fight in July against the #1 contender at welterweight. However, the UFC president has shut down those claims, writing, "Not true, it's August." Lerone Murphy wants a rematch with Movsar Evloev. In a recent video shared on social media, Murphy reacted to the first loss of his career, saying he wants a rematch with Evloev for the title, provided Evloev gets past Volk. He also revealed he's targeting a return around September as he continues to rehab his hip injury.
UFC London this past weekend, took my first L, took it like a man. I believe I should have got the nod. I believe I won the first 3 rounds. At worst, it was a draw. I'm glad something's at least a winner, and Movsar's probably going to go on to fight for the title next. Maybe we run it back for the title at some point, and that's my goal. I'm aiming to get back in there probably like September time. I've got an injury in my hip. I've got a tear in my hip, 2 tears. One tear of the hip flexor, and then I've got the bone, like a bone avulsion or whatever it's called. I don't know if it's like where the bone comes off the muscle. So just rehabbing that now. That'll be about 6 weeks, and then I'll be back to training.
Movsar Evloev just went off on Ilia Topuria. Evloev commented under a clip of Topuria mocking Islam Makhachev.
Իսլամի դամարցվա դավուլը ստավեստանში spent the machine. 부모 이거 기대 스카이에서 스파링 스페셜.
One of the place I'm always is the gym, but second one is gonna be my farm. This is my dream to make big farm.
Reacting to the clip, Movsar wrote, "If your father had to choose one of you as his son, you or Islam, he wouldn't choose you. You're only supported by your own people, not for your qualities, but out of blind patriotism. And everyone else backing you, clowns just like you." Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by The Fights. Number 2 meme was posted by AB High. And number 1 meme was posted by Robert. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.